If you want to sell your products online, then this video is for you. Let's just say that you have a jewelry store and you want to sell your earrings and necklaces, things like that online. You can use Shopify to list your products, manage orders, shipping, customer service, and marketing all in one interface. You can also try Shopify absolutely for free of cost for 3 days just to see if this fits your needs. So I am gonna enter my email address over here, click start free trial. Which one of these best describe your business? I'm just starting. I'm already selling online or in person. I'll put this as I am just starting. Where would you like to sell? I'll put this as an online store. If you want to sell your products on social media, in person as well, or if you have an existing website or a blog on a different domain, you can also connect it to that. Do you want to sell products to dropshipping? I'll put this as yes. Do you have an audience or following? I'll put that as yes. I'll click next. What would you like to name your store? We'll call this as Ring, and I'll click next. Where will your business be located? I'll put that as Canada. So next, when you land into our homepage, this is what your interface would look like. Shopify has created this setup guide, which will be customized based on the questions you answer. This helps to make the onboarding process a lot more easier. First step is to find products to sell. So you can click browse product sourcing apps if you already don't have a product that you would like to sell. But if you do have one, you can skip this step. So over here, you can contact different applications which you can use to sell your products online. So basically, this is a print on demand dropshipping supplier, which is gonna help you take care of all the stuff. So they'll print, package, and ship the product directly to your customers. If you want to learn a bit more about dropshipping, definitely check out other videos that are on YouTube. In our case, we already have physical products in our home or in our warehouse that we want to sell. So I will click products in that case. I will click add your products, and over here I'm gonna add the title of my product. I'll put this as gold huggy hoops. Next, I'm going to add a product description. I'll paste that here. You also have some editing features. So if you want to customize the text in a certain way, for example, if you want to highlight the name, I'll put this as bold, italics, and things like that. You can also link it to a certain website where you want people to be directed to when they click on that word. Next, I'm gonna add a photo of my product, so I'll paste this over here. I picked this up from the internet just to show you guys this demonstration. Then we'll add the price of the product. We have this tab over here that says compare at price. So basically, if you are selling a product on discount, you can enter the original price over here and the real price will be reflected on this section. So that way it shows that, hey, this product is discounted. So I'll put this as 100. So basically our product was originally $100, but we are selling it for 50 bucks. Next, you can enter the cost per item. And the good thing is that the customers won't be seeing this. So our cost per item was $10. So as you can see, Shopify has calculated our profit margin, which is 80% and $40. Then we have the inventory tab over here. So you can track quantity if you want. You can put this as 1. I don't want to track my inventory, so I'll uncheck this. And if the product has a SKU or a barcode that you are using already in the system, you can enter that over here. So I'll put this as 101. For shipping information, if it's a physical product, you have to enter its weight over here. If it's a digital product or service, you can select that as well. Next, we have variants. So this is where you can add different color and sizes options that you are offering to your customers. So for instance, this earring comes in gold, silver, and rose gold color. So I will put this as color. I can add the option value as gold, silver, and I will click done. And then you can set prices over here for each of these variation. In my case, I want all of these colors to be sold at $50, so I won't make any change. Over here, you can set the product status as active or draft. You can add the vendor, and if this product belongs to a certain collections, you can add it to them. You can also create a tag, and over here you do have search engine listing. So this is a great way to see how your product would look like on the Google search result once somebody starts typing typing it. And as you can see, this is our product name, the URL, and also the product description. If you want to change certain things which you feel doesn't make sense, you can always click edit and add the page title over here. If I want to make a change to my meta description, I can do that over here as well. If this looks good to me, I will click save, and congratulations, we have added our first product. I'll click continue setting up the store. If you want to add more products, you can again follow the same step, click add product, add all the descriptions. But let's say you are dealing with hundreds and thousands of products, and if you want to add them in bulk at once, you can click import, and you can download a sample CSV template that is provided over here by Shopify. And as per the CSV template, you can see how they have structured everything. So they have put the handle over here, the title, body, vendor, product category, type, published, option name, option 1, and things like that. So basically, if you have a lot of products, you can create an Excel sheet in a very similar format, and you can upload them over here, and all the products will be listed in the Shopify store automatically, which is going to save you a lot of time. Next, we have collections. So I want to talk a bit more about this. So collection is very useful if you're selling different categories of product. So we have homepage over here. I'll click create collection, and I'll call this collection as summer sale. I can add a description. I will set the collection type as automated. If you set this as manual, you can add products to this collection manually, but when you are setting it as automated, that way only the products that are a part of this collection will be included. So we're going to set some conditions over here. So the product must match all condition or any condition. So I'll put this as any condition for now. So over here, I'm going to select the product price. If the product price is less than $100 in our case, it is currently on sale. So that way, any product that I add in future, they will be included in this category. This automates the process and saves you a lot more time. You can also click over here and edit the search engine listing. You can add the page title, meta description, edit the URL handle as well. For search engine, I do recommend you to study a bit about SEO, so you see how everything works, and include the keywords as well, so that way you rank on it. You can add a image to this collection as well, and once it looks good, I'll hit save. You also have an inventory tab. This is something that you can use if you want to track all the available quantities of the product in the Shopify universe. The next step is to add brand assets. So I will click over here. If you have a logo for your business, you can click over here and add the default logo. I'm going to select that. I will click done, and as you can see, our logo has been added. Next, I'm gonna add colors to my palette, so I'll click and add a primary color. I'll add a contrasting color, so I want it to be white. You can also add a cover image, a slogan, and next you can add a short description that describes your business, and this will be used in bios and various listings out there. And you can also connect your e-commerce store to your social links. I'll hit save. Next, we will customize our theme. So I'm gonna click here. So theme is basically us designing an actual store. So over here you can see that our current theme is Dawn, which was added defaultly by the Shopify store itself. But when you scroll down, you will see that we have various free themes for us to choose from. I can click visit theme store, and I can go through all of these pre-designed templates and use it to build our store. So over here on the left hand side, you can filter out the themes by free and paid. For this video, I want to focus on free themes, so I'll keep that selected. I will click over here just to see how this theme looks like, and I can see all the different pages that comes with it. And if I like this, I can click try theme, and I will click add theme. I also like this theme. I think it's really pretty, so I will click add. And as you can see, we're creating our theme library over here. So we have different themes that are still uploading, but that's a good way to give us a head start on our Shopify design. Next, I'll go to my theme library and I will click customize, and this is where all the fun begins. So on my left hand side, you can see all the different tools that we are going to use to design our store. First thing we have is the header and the announcement bar. When I click this, I can go over here, and on this section I can make changes to the text. I'll type that out. Set the text alignment as center, right or left. You can also set the color scheme and also select the link that you want it to be linked to. Enter the link over here. So I want that when somebody clicks over here, they will be directed to our summer sale collection. Enter the link over here, and I want that if somebody clicks over here, they will be directed to the gold huggy hoops. If you want to add another announcement, you can add them over here and edit this tab as well. I don't want to do that, so I will click this eye icon, and that way it will be gone. You can also click this tab over here to change the alignment of a certain element in your store. Next, we have the header section, and when I click that, you can see there's a blue box surrounding this area, which means that this is our header. If you want to hide the header, you can again click that as well. But if you don't want to do that, the shortcut is Command and Z, and it's going to be reflected back over here. On this section, you can change the color scheme. So if you wanted to have a certain color palette like background 2, accent 2, background 1, and so on. I'm going to show you guys a bit more context into how to set these color schemes once I put in all the information. For logo, you can decide the positioning as top left, top center, or middle left, like that, or middle center. Next, we have this main menu. So if I want to change it, I'll click change menu. I'll click create menu. So I'll put the title as main menu. I'll add the menu item. I'll put this as shop. You can also select the link. So I want this to be directed to our summer sale collection page. You can also filter the collection with the tags. I'll click add. The next item I want to add is the about us page. And you can again integrate it with a certain link. You can click add. So similarly, you can create a custom menu based on your requirements and click save. When I go back to my store, I can see that I do have a different item over here. So currently, if I click that, I can see my new menu will be reflected on this section. So this is the way you can customize the menu and add certain items and elements based on your needs. Next, we have a sticky header setting. So basically your header is going to stick as you scroll up. If you want to change that, you can click always, or you can click always reduce logo size and play around with that. You can adjust the bottom spacing as well by increasing it like that. You also have custom CSS as well if you want to change a certain design element of the store. But if you're starting out, I'm pretty sure you won't be using this. But if you do have a developer on your team, definitely they can take advantage of this feature and customize the store. Next, we have the image with text option over here. So when I click this, I can go over here and click select image, and I'll take this image over here and I'll add it. So our image is reflected over here, or you can take advantage of the free images that are offered by Shopify. So I really like this image, so I'll click select. You can adjust the image height as well from large, small, medium, anything you like. You also have a bunch of other settings that you can take a look at it and design the store as per your convenience. Next, we're going to click image with text. I'm going to enter my headline over here. I can adjust the heading sizes large, medium, or small. I can also click over here and add the text description. I can also select the text style over here. Next, we have the button tab. I can set this as anything I want. I really like shop now, so I'll keep that. For the button link, we'll click products and we'll select the product. So that way, when somebody clicks over here, they will be linked to a particular product that you're selling right now. You also have a featured collection tab over here. I don't really feel the need for having it, so I'll click this eye icon and I'll hide it. Next, we have the collage over here, and this is where all your products will be featured. So when I click this tab over here, I can click select product, and I'm going to click this one. And as you can see, our product is reflected on this section. I will click select. And if I don't want these two products because I don't have anything for now, so I'm just going to hide them. Perfect. That looks good. We also have a multi-column section, and this is where you can get really descriptive and add information about your product. Why is it better? If you're offering free shipping, things like that. And over here we have our subscribe to our email section, which I want to keep it personally because I want that everybody who comes into our store subscribe to our newsletter, and that way we can forward various marketing emails to them. If you want to add a section which is not available on the template you selected, you can click add section. And over here we have different themes. So for example, let's say I want to add a blog post, so I will select that. And over here we do have this ready-made template which is available for us to edit it, and I can edit the heading size, the number of blog posts that I want it to be visible. I can also set the color scheme and various other fun features. Now let's say this looks good to me and I want to make changes to the different sections of our website. So this is our cart page, and that's what it is gonna look like: our product information, the total value, and various other fun stuff. And if you want to customize this and design this in a certain way, follow the same step, click a certain element and make those adjustments over here and add any text links that you want on this section. Now the next I'm gonna click theme settings, and over here I can structure the entire visual element of the store. So I added my logo over here. I can also click this icon to adjust the width. When you click colors, you can add the colors that you have selected for your palette. So my accent 1 color, I'm just gonna put this as something like this. Also set an accent 2, so I want that to be white, and the background to gradient, so we'll put this as more like red. So similarly, go into each of these elements and adjust the color based on your brand requirements. Next, we're going to set the typography. If you have a certain font that you're using, you can add them over here. You can click over here to see your website on a mobile device or on a desktop screen and things like that. And as you can see that our Shopify store is almost ready and good to go. You can click the catalog section over here to see the products we are offering. You can click the contact page as well, so anybody who wants to reach out to you can put in their information and send you a message. We also have the pages tab over here. This is where you can add custom pages and design your store. So let's say I want to add a FAQ page, so I'll click FAQ and I will click save, and I can view it on my online store over here. However, I want to make sure that it connects to a specific menu item, so that way you have to go to navigation, click main menu and add another item that says FAQ, and link over here to pages and select the FAQ page and click add. So this will be reflected on our menu on the website. So when I refresh it, I can see that our page has been reflected over here, and essentially you can add all the frequently asked questions on this area of your website. Right now our store is based on a free plan, so it is password protected, and this is the password as you can see over here. If you want to let anybody out there access your online store, you have to pick a plan that are provided by Shopify. Next, I'm going to click analytics, and this is a great way to see the overall performance of your store. The total sales you made, the sessions you had, how many customers returned, the average order value, and so much more information. Click the discount tab to create a custom discount that you want to give out to your customers. I will click create discount, and over here we have different types. So let's say I want to create a sale where everybody who buys one gold hoop earring gets the second one for free. So I will click this. So the discount code will be buy one get one free. I'll click generate, and that's our code. And over here you can set customers by, so if a person buys one quantity of a specific product, and you can also go over here and select them and click add, customer gets one quantity of the same product. So I'll go over here, I'll select the product, and since we are doing buy one get one free, so I'll put this as free over here. And I can also set the maximum number of uses per order, so that way nobody scams us and we don't go out of stock in like a day or so. So A person can use this offer just one time, so I'll put this as one. If you want to set a specific segment of customers who can use this order, you can make those changes over here. If you want this discount code to be applied with any other product discounts that you're having, you can make those adjustments over here. You can also set the start date, start time, and also set the end date of this discount code. So I'll put this as 20th of Feb. And over here I can see the summary of the discount code I have. The discount type is buy X get Y, and they need to have this code to avail this offer. The details will be mentioned on this section. If this looks good, I'll hit save. And perfect, as you can see, our discount code has been created and I can share it via email to specific customers or through social media. And on my dashboard I can also see the number of people that have used this discount code so far. Now the next step we need to do is add a custom domain. I'll click add domain over here. If you don't have a domain, you can click buy new domain and enter the domain you want. So domain is basically your website name with a .com, .ca or .info on it. So let's say I'll put this as ring.com. So ring.com is unavailable right now, but the ring.com.ag is available for $91 per year. And if I want to buy it, I can click buy and follow the prompts. I would recommend you to check out the website godaddy.com, which provides one source of truth for all the domains you would need. You can purchase it on GoDaddy and connect it to your Shopify store. So for instance, I do have a domain called woovideo.ca. But again, this doesn't apply to this store, but just to show you guys the context, I will click follow setting instructions. And over here, we do have a detailed video which shows how to connect a third-party domain to the Shopify store, so definitely check it out. Shopify has their own payment system which will make the process of accepting money a lot more easier. So to set that up, you have to add your address, your city, phone number, and follow all the prompts to complete the setup. The other payment method that I already have connected is PayPal. The setup is incomplete, but if you want to add a different payment method of your choice, you can search it over here, or you can search it by a specific provider. So when I click this tab over here, you can see different payment options that you can integrate your Shopify account with. So go through it, make sure it is applicable for you. We also have crypto.com pay, which is really cool actually, because that way you can facilitate the transactions in cryptocurrency. If you want to go for that, you can click activate and click connect, and over here basically Shopify will ask your permission to integrate to your crypto.com account. I don't want to do that right now, but this is just to show you guys how it works. The last thing I want to show you guys is the policy setup. So when you go to the setting tab, you can click policies, and over here you can enter your refund policy, privacy policy, terms of service, shipping policy, and contact information. Now, when you're selling product online, there are some customers who will be asking you, that, hey, if I use a product, I don't like it, what do I do about it? So policies are a great way to put all the information over here so that you don't have to take care of it by replying to each customer individually, and it just wastes a lot of time. So definitely set this up. I'll click create from template, for example, for terms of service, and this is the template that has been provided by Shopify. And over here you can see they have changed the information and put in our company name over here. Go through it, make changes, customize it based on your requirement. And so next thing I want to talk about is the shipping and delivery tab, and this is where you can set up the shipping rates and also the custom rate if you want to charge it to your customers. You can make adjustments to processing time, the local delivery, pickup area, and various other customization. I don't want to go in depth into it. Maybe I'll do a separate video where I walk through all of these. And similarly for taxes and duties, you can go through this section, decide how you want to set up the taxes, if you want to charge taxes on shipping rates, if you want to charge VAT on your different digital goods and things like that. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. The easiest way to learn something, in my opinion, as I say in all the videos, is to actually go ahead and use a certain platform. I really love making all these tutorial videos because I love using new technological products that makes the life of online business or marketing a bit more easier. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions and if you would like a part 2 where I go more in depth into different elements of the taxation, shipping policies and things like that, please let me know in the comment section below. And please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I shall see you guys in my next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye now.